ATI TEAS Question Bank. Question 1. After Silver Group 67 reads a passage about active recall during the question bank review, which sentence states the main idea? Option A. Notes should never be reviewed. Option B. Only science topics need practice. Option C. Active recall strengthens learning. Option D. Guessing replaces studying. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because it summarizes why answering from memory improves retention. Notes should never be reviewed is wrong because the passage compares methods but does not ban notes, and only science topics need practice is wrong because the passage is about a study strategy, not one subject. Guessing replaces studying is wrong because active recall is used with study, not instead of it. Question 2. When Silver Group 67 sees details that a passage says a patient has dry lips, dark urine, and dizziness when standing, which inference is most reasonable? Option A. The patient needs more noise. Option B. The patient may be dehydrated. Option C. The patient has improved vision. Option D. The patient has perfect hydration. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because dry lips, dark urine, and dizziness are consistent with low fluid balance. The patient needs more noise is wrong because noise has no connection to the symptoms given, and the patient has improved vision is wrong because vision is not discussed. The patient has perfect hydration is wrong because the symptoms point away from good hydration. Question 3. During Silver Group 67's question bank review, a passage warns that skipping directions can cost points and tells students to underline command words. Which author purpose fits best? Option A. To advise students on careful test reading. Option B. To explain how to build a desk. Option C. To rank science topics by difficulty. Option D. To describe a historical event. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the warning and strategy are designed to guide reader behavior. To explain how to build a desk is wrong because no construction steps are included, and to rank science topics by difficulty is wrong because the focus is reading directions, not science topics. To describe a historical event is wrong because no event from history is described. Question 4. While Silver Group 67 outlines a passage that starts with low scores, explains causes, and then recommends a weekly plan, which structure is being used? Option A. Problem and solution. Option B. Chronological order. Option C. Cause only. Option D. Definition. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because a problem is introduced and a proposed fix follows. Chronological order is wrong because events are not mainly arranged by time, and cause only is wrong because the passage also gives a solution. Definition is wrong because the passage does not simply define one term. Question 5. Before Silver Group 67 accepts the claim that reviewing explanations helps correct weak areas, which detail gives the strongest support? Option A. A timer beeped after lunch. Option B. Students who wrote down why answers were wrong avoided the same errors later. Option C. Pencils can break easily. Option D. The answer sheet had margins. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the detail links explanations with fewer repeated errors. A timer beeped after lunch is wrong because the timer detail is unrelated, and pencils can break easily is wrong because pencil quality does not support the claim. The answer sheet had margins is wrong because margins do not show learning from explanations. Question 6. Since Silver Group 67 sees the word sufficient in the evidence was sufficient to support the conclusion, which meaning fits the context? Option A. Enough for the purpose. Option B. Too weak to matter. Option C. Written in pencil. Option D. Unrelated to the topic. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because sufficient means adequate or enough to meet a need. Too weak to matter is wrong because too weak would not support a conclusion, and written in pencil is wrong because the writing tool does not define the word. Unrelated to the topic is wrong because unrelated evidence cannot support the point. Question 7. Given Silver Group 67 answers 11 out of 25 practice items correctly, which percent matches the result? Option A, 56%. Option B, 30.56%. Option C, 44%. Option D, 22.73%. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because 11 divided by 25 equals 0.44, and multiplying by 100 gives 44%. 56% is wrong because it subtracts before converting rather than converting the given fraction, and 30.56% is wrong because it compares the part to the total plus the part or uses an incomplete setup. 22.73% is wrong because it uses the wrong comparison instead of dividing the part by the whole. Question 8. If Silver Group 67's score rises from 50 to 65, what percent increase should be recorded? Option A, 15%. Option B, 130%. Option C, 23.1%. Option D, 30%. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the increase is 15, and 15 divided by the original score 50 equals 30%. 15% is wrong because it reports the raw point gain rather than dividing by the original value, and 130% is wrong because it gives the new score as a percent of the old score, not the percent increase. 23.1% is wrong because it divides by the new value instead of the original value. Question 9. Suppose Silver Group 67 solves 3x plus 6 equals 18. Which value of x makes the equation true? Option A, 5. Option B, 3. Option C, 12. Option D, 4. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because subtracting 6 leaves 3x equals 12, and dividing by 3 gives x equals 4. 5 is wrong because it is one step away from the value that balances both sides, and 3 is wrong because it reverses or skips part of the inverse operation. 12 is wrong because it treats the constant or coefficient as if it were the final answer. Question 10. Using Silver Group 67's triangle diagram with a base of 12 cm and a height of 7 cm, which area should be recorded? Option A, 19 square cm. Option B, 38 cm. Option C, 84 square cm. Option D, 42 square cm. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because triangle area is 1/2 times base times height, so 0.5 times 12 times 7 equals 42. 19 square cm is wrong because it adds dimensions rather than using the area formula, and 38 centimeters is wrong because that resembles a perimeter calculation and uses the wrong units. 84 square cm is wrong because it forgets to take half of the base height product. Question 11. From Silver Group 67's measurement note of 750 ml, which conversion to L is accurate? Option A, 75 L. Option B, 0.075 L. Option C, 7.5 L. Option D, 0.75 L. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because 1000 milliliters equal 1 liter, so moving the decimal 3 places gives 0.75 L. 75 L is wrong because the decimal is moved in the wrong scale, and 0.075 L is wrong because the decimal is moved 1 place too far. 7.5 L is wrong because the decimal is moved only 2 places. Question 12. In Silver Group 67's score set 86, 56, 94, 60, 77, which median should be reported? Option A, 94. Option B, 56. Option C, 74.6. Option D, 77. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the scores are ordered as 56, 60, 77, 86, 94, and the middle value rule gives 77. 94 is wrong because it selects another listed score instead of the central value, and 56 is wrong because it is an extreme value or unrelated value rather than the middle after sorting. 74.6 is wrong because it uses a mean like or added value rather than the median method. Question 13. For Silver Group 67, 4 review packets cost $20. At the same rate, how much do 7 packets cost? Option A, $35. Option B, $28. Option C, $30. Option D, $27. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because $20 divided by 4 gives $5 per packet, and 7 packets cost $35. $28 is wrong because it multiplies the two quantities and ignores the price, and $30 is wrong because it is 1 unit price short of the proportional cost. $27 is wrong because it adds the new quantity to the old cost instead of finding the unit rate. Question 14. Near Silver Group 67 Cell Control Review, which organelle matches the function being reviewed? Option A, ribosomes. Option B, nucleus. Option C, cell membrane. Option D, mitochondria. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the nucleus contains DNA and directs many cell activities. Ribosomes is wrong because ribosomes make proteins, not genetic instructions, and cell membrane is wrong because the membrane controls movement in and out but does not store most DNA. Mitochondria is wrong because mitochondria make ADP and contain only small amounts of their own DNA. Question 15. Because Silver Group 67 traces circulation and blood returns from the lungs, where does it go next? Option A, pulmonary veins into the left atrium. Option B, vena cava into the left ventricle. Option C, pulmonary artery into the lungs. Option D, aorta into the right atrium. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because oxygenated blood returns from the lungs through pulmonary veins to the left atrium. Vena cava into the left ventricle is wrong because the vena cava returns systemic blood to the right atrium, and pulmonary artery into the lungs is wrong because that carries blood away from the right ventricle. Aorta into the right atrium is wrong because the aorta carries blood from the left ventricle to the body. Question 16. Although Silver Group 67 sees alveoli drawn as tiny sacs, which feature helps oxygen enter blood quickly? Option A, hard mineral walls. Option B, dry keratin layers. Option C, no contact with capillaries. Option D, moist membranes. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because oxygen and carbon dioxide diffuse more effectively across moist respiratory surfaces. Hard mineral walls is wrong because hard mineral tissue is not designed for gas exchange, and dry keratin layers is wrong because dry keratin would block efficient diffusion. No contact with capillaries is wrong because capillary contact is essential for exchange. Question 17. Once Silver Group 67 notices that blood glucose rises and insulin is released, which process explains the response? Option A, inflammation. Option B, positive feedback. Option C, negative feedback. Option D, diffusion. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because insulin lowers blood glucose, opposing the original rise. Inflammation is wrong because inflammation is an immune response, not this glucose control loop, and positive feedback is wrong because positive feedback would intensify the rise rather than reduce it. Diffusion is wrong because diffusion is particle movement and not the regulatory loop. Question 18. Where Silver Group 67 studies genetics and one parent is AA and the other is AA, which offspring chance matches the expected result? Option A, 25%. Option B, 50%. Option C, 0%. Option D, 75%. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because half the offspring are expected to be AA and half AA in a simple Punnett square. 25% is wrong because that would fit two heterozygous parents for a recessive phenotype, and 0% is wrong because AA offspring are possible when one parent is AA. 75% is wrong because there is no 3 out of 4 pattern in this cross. Question 19. As Silver Group 67 reviews chemistry and a substance speeds up a reaction without being used up, which conclusion follows? Option A, product. Option B, catalyst. Option C, solvent. Option D, reactant. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because a catalyst lowers activation energy and remains available after the reaction. Product is wrong because products are formed by reactions, and solvent is wrong because solvents dissolve substances but do not necessarily speed reactions. Reactant is wrong because reactants are consumed or changed during reactions. Question 20. Under Silver Group 67's experiment testing whether fertilizer affects plant height, which setup is the control group? Option A, plants measured with a different ruler. Option B, plants grown with double fertilizer and extra light. Option C, plants grown without fertilizer under the same light and water conditions. Option D, plants watered randomly each day. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because a control group should lack the tested fertilizer while keeping other conditions the same. Plants measured with a different ruler is wrong because measurement method should stay consistent, and plants grown with double fertilizer and extra light is wrong because two variables change at once. Plants watered randomly each day is wrong because random watering adds another variable. Question 21. Between Silver Group 67's grammar options, which sentence uses subject-verb agreement correctly? Option A. The nurses in the hallway was checking the chart. Option B. The nurse in the hallway are checking the chart. Option C. The nurses in the hallway are checking the chart. Option D. The nurses in the hallway is checking the chart. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the plural subject nurses agrees with are. The nurses in the hallway was checking the chart is wrong because was does not agree with plural nurses, and the nurse in the hallway are checking the chart is wrong because are does not agree with singular nurse. The nurses in the hallway is checking the chart is wrong because is does not agree with plural nurses. Question 22. Inside Silver Group 67's sentence, the calculator lost blank charge during practice. Which pronoun should replace the blank? Option A, their. Option B, his. Option C, its. Option D, its. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because calculator is singular and non-human, so it shows possession. There is wrong because there is plural or singular person usage and does not fit a calculator in this formal sentence, and his is wrong because his is used for a male person or animal, not a calculator. Its is wrong because it means it is and does not show possession. Question 23. Through Silver Group 67's punctuation review, which sentence uses a semicolon correctly? Option A. The chart looked simple, however, the units changed each row. Option B. The chart looked simple, because the units changed each row. Option C. The chart looked simple, however, the units changed each row. Option D. The chart looked simple, however, the units changed each row. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the semicolon before however correctly connects two independent clauses. The chart looked simple, because the units changed each row, is wrong because makes the second part dependent, and the chart looked simple, however, the units changed each row, is wrong because however is misplaced and the first clause needs punctuation before it. The chart looked simple, however, the units changed each row, is wrong because the semicolon separates the subject from the verb. Question 24. According to Silver Group 67's grammar check, which revision fixes the run-on sentence? Option A. She reviewed grammar before the quiz, the rules felt familiar. Option B. She reviewed grammar before the quiz, so the rules felt familiar. Option C. Reviewing grammar before the quiz so familiar. Option D. She reviewed grammar before the quiz, the rules felt familiar. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because so with a comma correctly shows a cause-effect relationship between clauses. She reviewed grammar before the quiz, the rules felt familiar, is wrong because a comma alone is not enough, and reviewing grammar before the quiz so familiar, is wrong because the wording is a fragment. She reviewed grammar before the quiz, the rules felt familiar, is wrong because the independent clauses are fused. Question 25. Beyond Silver Group 67's vocabulary drill, which meaning does the prefix peri-add? Option A, new. Option B, inside. Option C, outside, far away. Option D, around. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because peri means around, as in pericardium, around the heart. New is wrong because new is neo- and inside is wrong because inside is endo dash. Outside far away is wrong because outside or external is exo or extra depending context.